it's Kaylin with Elvin Mill Farm. I was going to make more soap today, play around with the other kinds he got me. Then I realized my son has an orthodontist appointment later, so I don't have time for that. But I did want to get yesterday's soaps taken out of the mold, see how they turned out, see if I screwed them up, see if they went okay. They smell pretty good. This one is the Lavender and Earl Grey, and I think it smells more like lavender. My husband said he could smell the Earl Grey. I really just smell the lavender. My son hated it, but he hates lavender. My daughter liked it. I'm going to show you the tea. If you can see, it bled a little bit, not much. They stayed the same basic white. I left both sets of them sitting out on the counter yesterday. Left them overnight to cool. These probably did not need overnight. I don't think the big one did either. But I just wanted to make sure that they had set up inside. I don't want to be slicing into anything with it being gummy inside. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Earl Grey and Lavender and pop them out, see how they did. I'm assuming they'll just pop right out. We'll see. Okay, so that came out pretty easy. You can kind of see the little designs on it. Like I said, this was a chocolate mold. But these would be nice for just little teeny tiny samples, putting little gift baskets, that kind of thing. They're coming out of the chocolate mold really, really easy. I didn't grease the mold or anything. I literally just dumped them in. Okay, so this is the one that I overfilled. And I don't know if you can see, it's kind of sticking a little bit. And that is kind of gooey. I don't know what else to call that, so that'll probably need trimmed off. Okay, so the Earl Grey and Lavender all came out of the mold really easy and cleanly, nothing left behind. Still gotta do the ice cube tray ones. I don't know if these ones are gonna come out very easily, but we'll see. Oh, that actually came out pretty well. You can see the tea's mostly on the top. It settled in that one. So this actually worked. I was a little shocked. I expected them not to come out of the ice cube tray. Some of them are a little thicker. Some of them have a little more tea than the others. They're a little, I don't know, greasy feeling, but I mean, it's soap. So these will make nice little handbars. I'm actually pretty impressed. They came out pretty easy. That was actually way easier than I expected any of it to be. I'm gonna set them aside. The next one is the Fruity Pebbles one. This one, don't really know how it went. I'm gonna kind of see if you can see the red gummy bears seem to have bled through a little bit, and some of the gummy bears kind of don't really look the same size as they did when they went in. I don't know if that means that they came out wonky, but I'll pull it out and see. I'm not real sure. I guess you just kind of separate it, peel it. I'm not positive. Okay. So it came out pretty clean. Not necessarily the prettiest. I'm not positive you would know they were gummy bears if I hadn't told you they were gummy bears. And you can kind of see the dye did bleed through everywhere. It does, however, smell exactly like I wanted it to. I'm still going to use it. Now I'm going to cut it into actual bars, and my husband for Christmas ordered me these two things. Never used one, didn't really read the instructions. I'm assuming it's super easy and you just push them down. I'm going to use this straight one, and I'm literally just going to go about halfway and see how hard it is to get through. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I think the knife yesterday was a little easier, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this half with the tool. And I'm going slow because the soap's kind of slippery and I really don't wanna, I mean, I still think I could stab myself with that and I'd rather not. Okay, I'm gonna test the knife just to see what the difference is. I may have oh, the knife goes much easier and I feel like I have more control with the knife. I don't know if those tools will be different depending on the type of soap, because this is the Hempseed with the Fruity Pebble fragrance, but it does feel like the knife is much easier for me to get through. Okay. I mean, they're kind of weird looking. You can't tell it's gummy bears, I don't think. I certainly wouldn't attempt to sell it. But for my own self, I'm pretty excited. The smell's all I cared about. I'm sure my kids are going to want to steal some of those. My son said the Fruity Pebbles one was really good and he was pretty interested in it. I will tell you, yesterday when I cleaned up, I put all the soap making stuff in my dishwasher, and when I turned it on, when I came back later, it was leaking out everywhere and there were bubbles everywhere. Not bad, not like on cartoons, but obviously bubbles. So I'm gonna recommend, instead of sticking your soap stuff in your dishwasher, maybe put it in your sink and wash it out real good. Cause if I've broken the dishwasher, I'm gonna be in some serious trouble. But I'm hoping that it was just that load and maybe broke the seal just long enough when there was all that bubbles going on. I don't know. I'll figure that one out too, I guess. But these were my soaps. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed with how easy it was. All I had to do was microwave, mix in the stuff, and let it cool. I mean, if you can use the microwave, you could easily make this stuff. And there are a ridiculous amount of fragrances online. The molds come in so many different shapes. So, I mean, if you just wanted an easy hobby of something fun to do, I really think this could be fun. I'm hoping to move on to making what I'm going to call real soap, where I actually deal with the lye and all that stuff. But I've got to do a little more research before I get involved in that. But we'll see how that one goes too. Thanks for stopping by and checking to see how my soaps turned out, and hopefully you guys will try it yourselves too. Thanks, bye.